It's your boy, Simon Phoenix. This is Shots Fired. What up? What up? What up? Yo, what up with it? It's your boy, Phoenix. This is the Sunday Night Rant. If you are new to the show, then the Sunday Night Rant is based around you being able to send a email to shotsfiredpodcastsimon@gmail.com, or you can get at me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all them social media sites. Now, for the fans who listen to the show all the time, yes, the vacation was spectacular, excellent, stupendous. Had a really good time. Had a great time. So I went to Cedar Point, hung out with the kids, got on all the major rides, went to the water park, did all the stuff over there, checked out Lake Erie, just had a good time, man. You know what I'm saying? Had a real good time, laid back, no issues. And it was much needed. Your boy needed that recharge. Plus, I got some much needed tightest time, hang out with the toddler, watch him do crazy shit. And then I got to fulfill something for me. Now, y'all know I collect certain things, whether it be Zippo lighters, my Transformer collection, shit like that, right? Hats, superhero t-shirts. Y'all know how I get down. But there is a cartoon character that I'm in love with. Now, there is a group of cartoon characters I got a lot of love for because I grew up watching them. That's the Peanuts. So that's why I was happy to be going to Cedar Point, and one of the reasons why I picked it, because I like the Peanuts. So I want to take my son through the Peanuts whole little thing. So they got like a Snoopy World, and then they got like Snoopy Galaxy or something. So we did that. So, that was part of my thing of I love that. Now, because there's a character in the Peanuts that's my guy. Now, most people, they love Snoopy. If they don't love Snoopy, they love Joe Cool or Woodstock. That's their zone. You go check who sell what for that family, and Woodstock and Snoopy sell everything. But there is one guy that is my guy, and most people don't know him, but I am a diehard Franklin fan. Now, Franklin is the black character in the Peanuts. He doesn't live in the same neighborhood, but he goes to the same school, and he sits close to Peppermint Patty. And every now and then you'll catch him in a Peanut special, and he has like one or two lines, and that's about it. But that's my guy, because as a kid, he was one of my first black representations. So I got a lot of love for him. So I had to come back with a Franklin cup on him. Had to come back with a Franklin plush toy on him, you know what I'm saying? I had to stun on him a little bit. Let y'all know that's my guy. That's my guy. So, that made the trip even better. And now I got me a little memorabilia with my favorite Black Peanuts character, even though it's only one Black Peanuts character. Yeah. But let's get off into, y'all got to excuse me for smacking out. I had some gum, and it was delicious, and then that taste is in my mouth, and I keep doing that. I'm sorry. I know that's not proper etiquette. But let's get into the first email of the day. So the first email says, yo, Simon Phoenix, have you been paying attention to the verses and what's been going on? They are now talking about Memphis Bleak and Jules Santana, and also Jim Jones and Lloyd Banks possibly being the next verses. What do you think of this lineup and Dipset's trying to regain some of their and they actually put GRRRRR. So shout out to them. Let's get into it then. I'm gonna keep it real with you, right? Like, first off, if I'm being honest, because I gotta lay some groundwork. If I'm being honest, I'm a fan of everybody that's on here, but I'm a fan for different reasons. I think Myth and Lloyd as rappers, as MCs, as dudes, have I quoted their shit? Have, when I sing along, am I really quoting that? I'm spitting them bars. I'm more of a Myth and definitely more of a Lloyd fan than I am of Jim Jones. Like I had a conversation with DJ Blaze online, and DJ Blaze was like, yo, Jim Jones' last project was hard. And I was like, yo, I'm not saying that Jim Jones' hooks don't be hot. I'm not saying his beat selection don't be good. I'm just saying, to me, he's a C level, C minus level MC. He's not what I'm listening for, and he's not my version of gangsta. So I tell people, like, it's certain people you listen to because they gangsta. You listen to them because that bravado, that energy that they provide is what you like. It might not necessarily be their rapper shit. It might be just their energy that you feeling. I said, Jim Jones don't do it for me like that. So therefore, I'm not going to be banging a lot of Jim Jones. I don't like Jim Jones like that. I'm just keeping it real. Like, I like some songs, but I'm not a super fan. So he was like, all right, bro, I feel you, but all right, bro. I'm like, for real, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm too much of a dude who from the 90s. Like, I like a meth dude. I like a Lost Metaphors in the wind type of motherfucker like Ghostface. You got to think about it for 4 days to figure out what the fuck he was really talking about. I like that type of shit. You know, and when I get my gangster, if I'm going to get my gangster from somebody, I like my gangster from people who is more in that Ice Cube vein of gangster. So for me, Jim don't do it as a New York rapper. Maybe that's what it is. Jim don't do it for me as a New York rapper because I have so many New York rappers, or in the New York tri-state area rappers that I like much better than him, that I think bring more heat, having talked about the same subject matter. That being said, I feel like Santana is our vibe. Take it how you want to take it. But for you to have them in the verses, I'm like, ooh, that's interesting. That's really interesting, because Santana got a couple hits. I'm not denying him. And we know Myth Bleak got a couple hits. I'm not denying him. I feel like the fight will be in Myth's performance and Myth's ability to go to the mixtape circuit, and then he gonna go banana. That's just me. That once the lock show that you could go to the Myth, that you could go to your mixtape catalog, it's curtains for some people, because some people mixtape catalog is just crucial. It's not commercial hip hop. It's just, I spit bars. And I don't think Jules wanted with Bleak if he do that. If Bleak get in there and black out on I'm doing bars and I'm doing my verse from every hit, it's a problem. Not to mention if the big homie show up. Like, nobody, like, bro, the big homie can't even appear because that's just like free points. So I don't see what, I just don't see what Jules is thinking in this situation. I just don't. Bleak is somebody I feel like you shouldn't be messing with. But that's me. That's just Simon Phoenix's opinion of the situation. That's just me. All right. Now let's dig off deeper into Jim Jones and Lloyd. To me, for the same reasons, Lloyd is monstrosity of nature when it comes to punchlines and people knowing that he's a MC's MC. He had mad killer verses on all of those G Unit projects. If you bring in the mix CDs, it's a real problem. It's a real problem for Jimmy. And then if you stack up their last two projects, I'm going to be honest with you. To me, I think Lloyd's last project is harder. Now, a lot of people didn't know that he had a project drop, but if you go to Spotify right now and look up Lloyd Banks, he has a project that I want to say dropped 2021, maybe 22. But he has a current project out, and that shit is hot. Please go check it out. Shout out to the man. I don't Like, yes, Jimmy has hits that girls like, but once you run through those 4 hits, 5 hits maybe, and you start getting into the street shit against Lloyd in a street shit beef, with your songs, Lloyd gonna say some crucial shit, man. I'm just saying, man. It's interesting. It's interesting. I don't think this is a good look for Dipset right now. That's mine. You've already took a loss. If you take a loss now again, this just weakens your brand. Like, this is a must-win situation. It's a game 7 situation for them. If I'm Cam, I'm calling people like, please stop doing this. Y'all messing up the brand. Please stop doing this. Stop. No. We need like a year off. Everybody need to come out with new music, and then we come back and take on somebody that's more easy for us to destroy. But this ain't, I just don't see it. Like, I really just don't see it. Like, Lloyd has his 3 or 4 girl-friendly songs that he can go into and go bananas. And then what's funny is Lloyd has a song with Santana, the Benz and Beamer joint. Yeah, man, I just don't know if this was a good look. So to answer that, I don't think this is a good look for Dipset. That's my personal opinion. I just don't think so. Take it however you want to take that. I just don't think this is a good look for them. So, oh man, like, yeah, okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a commercial break. We just gonna do a quick commercial break today, but I need to get the commercial break in, because the next thing I need to talk about, I need to kind of break it down on what I'm thinking it may be, and then what you guys, if you've peeped it out, tell me what you think it may be. So let's just get this commercial break out the way, and we'll come back in 2 and 2. Ain't that what your boys say? You know, I say that all the time. Somebody gonna tell me about Chuck Woolley and what movie I keep calling that from. Chuck Woolley. Stock the bar vodka, made right here in Michigan. Distilled from Michigan red winter wheat. The red winter wheat provides this drink with one of the smoothest flavors known to man. Stock the bar vodka, premium quality. Our motto is smooth taste with a purpose. And now, the official sponsor of Shots Fired Podcast. Stock the bar vodka. Pour up a glass. Drink with a purpose.
Yeah, you know what it is. Shots Fired Podcast popping.
Welcome back to Shots Fired with Simon Phoenix.
All right. Now, this next one says, yo, Simon Phoenix, you see your boy Drake dropped a secret album. Have you listened? What you thinking? Yeah, I seen your boy dropped a secret album. A sneaky album, no real promotion album out there in the streets. So Drake drops a new album. And I mean, shit, I don't even know where to go with the breakdown. Like, Charlemagne scared me from even wanting to check the album out. He said it sounded like high class elevator music. I was confused. I instantly went and go and checked it out. Put it in, let it bang. What can I say? I think the album, like, artistically, what I'm going to say is the album sounds like Drake said, there's money in America, but I want to rule the international airwaves. Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like Drake wanted to make a house/EDM album. To me, that's my take on it. And that could be played in clubs all over the world, just not America for real. Like, that's not going to get any hood love. You are going to get your people who like that, and the people who go to those places, that's going to be fine. Most people think the best song on the album is the song with 21 Savage. I want to say it's the very last song on the LP. The song for the video, I don't know what to tell y'all. This is another one of those, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, I didn't like it, but I may be biased. I'm not a true Drake fan. Like, I think he's a wave rider, so every album sounds different from album to album based on who he's around and the energy that they provide. That's what kind of album you get kind of crafted at that time. So this sounds like to me that he wanted to do a house EDM album, and this is what you get. And I think that it possibly is going to be a bad look for him if it doesn't do well internationally. Like, if this doesn't become the summer album internationally, then I think that it might be a problem for him. But who knows? Who knows? It could pop internationally because it's right in the proper realm. It's at the proper pacing. And I think production wise, it's set up where those people who take popular R&B songs and then make them like EDM club songs, there's little work to do to this album. It's really just add like a harder bass and speed up some shit and slow down some shit to have fun with. That's what this album really sounds like. Like, he put this out for that reason. So, you know, maybe we just have to watch it play out. But I just think from a street level, like from a street or a hood or urban American level, none of us is really going to be banging this album. And that's really because this album is not going to be very appealing, in my opinion, to most women. Like, most women not going to like this album, and then dudes therefore just going to pass over it because most dudes wouldn't listen to that beat tempo in their car. So that means that's not going to get no play, basically, in the hood. You won't hear Drake banging out of people's whips this year. Not that album. Not that album anyway. That's not happening. So it's wild out here, man. Y'all doing whatever y'all want to do. All right, let's see what we got next. Let's see what we got next on the list. Oh. Yes. We got some smoke a little bit. So 50 Cent dropped a video talking about, hey, dads get disrespected on Father's Day. All you have to do is look at the commercials. His example was Father's Day commercials is like riding lawnmowers, tool set, because they want you to go fix some shit. And mom's, good old mom's, hers is a Zelle commercial, Tiffany's commercial, something like that. Mom's got to have the best of the best. Dad, they don't care about. You get a phone call. Gotcha, 50. That's all dads is getting. Gotcha. And like, normally I would talk shit about the social media breakdown of Father's Day, but I'm going to say this year, from my eyes and my small sampling size and what my friends told me, what they seen on their social media, dads really came out good this year. That all the dads that was doing what the hell they were supposed to be doing, taking care of them kids, paying them kids bills, buying gym shoes, outside showing people how to throw the football. You know what I'm saying? Showing them how to ride a bike, laying on the floor, playing cards, whatever you was doing as a dad, cooking. There was a bunch of good dads out there that was getting a lot of dad love. And, you know, as a man and as a dad, I commend those guys. And we know that traditionally we have seen some crazy shit happen on Father's Day where people get to making posts about date daddy and saying stuff like that. And we like, no, you're just a great mom. Pick the horrible person to have kids with, maybe. But you're a great mom. I'll make you both. That has been an argument for years, but that wasn't going on this year on Father's Day. Everybody was well behaved. And we appreciate that as dads. Like, thanks for letting us have our day. Like, I want to say thank you to all the ladies that gave love to the men this year. Thank you for letting us have our day. I do think 50 Cent is right with the marketing for dads. We have always been given the whack gifts, always been given the trash of things. Yep, we have been given tool sets and ugly ties. It is what it is. But I will leave you with a funny dad thing. So my middle child and my baby girl, has had a track record of giving the best gifts because she knows what I'm really into. She knows what I really like. She is a great gift giver. I don't know if that's her love language, but she does a good job, right? So she's giving me gifts like one of my favorite lighters is a picture of me and her, and it's one of my favorite pictures of me and her. And she got that and made that into a Zippo. She's got me lighters representing that I'm a Marine. You know, she be thinking about pops, right? Got me a case, put my lighters in so you can hang it up so it's displayed. It looks really, really dope. She do a great job. But for the last 2 years, since they done had a real job, working real hard, you know what I'm saying, trying to get their life together, I have not received a Daddy's Day gift. And I'm talking about nothing. I'm like, damn, what I do to you? She's like, you didn't do nothing, Dad. I just forgot I was busy, wasn't paying attention, and passed. And I was talking to her about it. I said, hey, man, I'm going to trade you in. Let's see if I can get me and trade you in for a boy. A boy would have been way better. At least he would have gave me a dumb dude excuse on why he ain't had no money. You was like, I just totally forgot Father's Day. I wasn't paying any attention until you talked to me a couple days later and it was like, hey, are you hanging out with me today? Oh, yeah, today is Father's Day. Wait, what? I want y'all to know, I ain't gonna never let it go that she let Father's Day forget. Never. I told her I was gonna talk shit about her. And anybody who listens to the show, she is the voice of the return back from commercials. She's been on the show several times. Y'all know I love her to death. But I'm not letting go that I ain't getting no Father's Day gift. I mean, she didn't even buy me no bullets. She could have spent that $400. I'm just playing. They don't cost that much. But I'm just saying, she could have bought me anything. I just took her to Cedar Point. She was on the trip. I'm so upset. I'm going to need some time. Lord, I'm going to need some time. Because I told her she dusty. That's my rant. That's it. I'm done. That was my rant. I'm done. I did tell her she was dusty. She told me she was a good person. I still told her she was dusty. Because I ain't getting no gift. I don't care what y'all say to me in the inboxes. She ain't beep. All right. I'm done messing with y'all. Again, to all the fathers, happy Father's Day. Shout out to all of my men's out there who are great fathers. Like, I salute you. I got so many friends I can't even name, and so many dudes that I strive to be the men that you guys are. Shout out to my godfather, and shout out to my pops. Just, there's too many great men on the planet that are great dads. Y'all be doing your thug bizzle. I appreciate y'all, and I'm happy to be in the league with you gentlemen. Anyway, this has been Shots Fired Podcast, Sunday Night Rant. I have been your host, Simon Phoenix. You already know what to do. Holla at your boy. I'm gone.